Peace. On with the show. Captain's log. Start date is the 22nd in the month of July. Year is 2014. Time right now is a 10:27 a.m. Pacific on a Tuesday News Day. And for those of you who are new to the show, Captain's log start date. The reason we start off every video post with that is because we definitely want to make sure we're staying in the here and now. It's called staying in the present moment. So I always got to state the time and state the place, which is right now in the castle out in the back. And since it's not such a hot day outside, actually pretty pleasant, I decided to go out and shoot this video real quick before we get the day started, before noon. So once again, I do appreciate you tuning in. And we're going to go ahead and do a video for this one because expansion and growth is taking place. And we do have a lot of new people that have some curiosity and interest. And I figured it best to just go ahead and show those people once again that on this end, it's authenticity. It's real life, real people, real behavior that I believe is correct and what it's going to take to get us to move forward in life. So since I lead by example, I decided to just go ahead and open up a window and make sure on this end we're keeping it all the way 100. In regards to this particular subject, we can kind of put it into a two for one, save two birds with one stone. And the subject is behavior problems versus behavior solutions. Do well-behaved women seldom make history? That's one of those ones, a lot of quotes going around, kind of sounds correct. People kind of make things sound correct when they want it to be the truth, but all I can say on this end is if you really want to know what PimpHop.com is about and what I, Ryland Branch, represent, it's really just an ongoing conversation. That's all this is taking place on this internet, is a back and forth communication. Talking, listening, and talking. Messages sent and received. And the conversation is about a question. And the question and the answer is true or false. One thing that we do different and pride ourselves on is having you answer that question for yourself. I just bring the questions to the forefront of your consciousness and allow you to question which one is true for you, what you think is true for you. So, well-behaved women, subject of the conversation most times around these parts, do they seldom make history? I think that goes into the definition of well-behaved. We can get ourselves into some trouble with that. Well-behaved, I think it's pretty much normal behavior. That's generally what well-behaved can be equated to. Normal behavior versus abnormal behavior. But really, I believe, just as my belief, you fill in your own blanks, it's really about constructive versus destructive. So the motivation for this post is really just to reverse the game, use my own mind and say, well, if people are having behavior problems, well, we'll go ahead and do the usual format and put the solutions over here at mightypimphop.com and have it come out of my mouth and just share it with you directly. So this is behavior solutions, and if you do find yourself having some behavior problems or figure somebody else is, or if you just have an interest in this subject, well, this is the place that you can continue to come and find solutions over here, problems over there, and it's a pretty peaceful place. So that's where we'll remain and open up that question for those who are curious and want to find their own truths and know themselves. Well-behaved women, or just people in general, behavior seldom make history. If that's your goal, oh, there we go. So other than that, it's really about moving and remaining at a continuous state of victory, and that definitely keeps you at a state of peace. See you at the top. One love.